Round of EPR. I am your commentator, Katney Minty, and alongside me is Sam, also known as Norwich City 12.
Hello there, everybody.
So, as I said, it is the opening round of a brand new league, EPR. We have 12 drivers here today. It's short qualifying and a 50% race. So
we weren't expecting everyone to be in, but 12 drivers is pretty decent for like our first ever race, let's be honest. But
it is very good.
We've got an exciting race ahead of us. And obviously a qualifying session as well. Oh,
as Tim has disconnected, could you invite him back?
I'll do that for you if I can.
As weird strategies, there is 5 people on the hard tyres.
Hard tyres, ooh. Really? Wait, hold on. I need to like set up my...
And then there is EPR Wario, not officially EPR, on the mediums, and then the rest are on the softs.
Who's come around? Who's closest to coming around the fight?
Wario, I think, will be the closest one. Yeah, it was.
There is someone in front of him.
So now number 13 Wario in the Racing Point will start the first ever qualifying lap in EPR on the medium tires. So
it's Warren. It's Warren.
Is it Warren? No.
Yeah, it's Warren's ahead of him because there's a full symbol behind. Sorry, a Racing Point behind him.
As Tim has joined, and it was Warren. My bad.
I'm not sure. Will Tim be participating in qualifying? I don't believe he will now, will he?
I think he will. In the number 93 on the hard tires. I think he's gonna try to make a one-stop.
He'll probably save to like the last few minutes. He's just saving his tyres. Probably the best thing to do.
As he cut that corner quite massively, I wonder will it get invalidated?
I'll probably see how Wario does on the mediums though. Oh, Tim's left again. Huge connection
No,
issues for Tim there.
Darren gave up on his lap. Warren, my bad.
Dylan, that is going to be such an annoying thing to get. It's just D1, like, you want to say down
It
so
is.
much.
As yellow flags in sector 2. We're watching EPR Wario going through a look-alike of Turn 8 in Turkey. Now into the last corner. Not the best lap time from him. 1 minute 34.9, and that is beaten by Plix. 1 minute 34.1. We were expecting a lot more because the time trial laps were amazing from these. And IMD 1 minute 32.3 in the Red Bull.
He said it on the soft side. Plix has got. I'm trying to sort out the thing with Tim because Tim's.
I wonder what the strategies will be like here today.
Okay, that's not helpful.
As now Bunty is having traffic on his qualifying lap, I think that is. There was Pizza Parker in front of him. He's on the soft. Not the best lap time for him. P2. Very unhappy. As Lordy MK was getting slipstream from the McLaren driver. As Super Guy NL 1 minute 31.4 in the Red Bull. Now his teammate Chapelele is in the pits. He's coming out right now on the soft.
Super Guy with a blistering lap. Much better than IMD there. I'm wondering if he was serving there or something. But Super Guy carrying his momentum from Mexico.
Now I think everyone's out on track except Plix is coming in right now as we get a comment on the stream.
duty. I'll check that now.
Oh, and that is Pizza Parker round.
Who's talking as the EPR chat? Someone's talking as the EPR chat. Oh, I'm a no, you're right, Pizza Parker, so it's spin around.
Unfortunate for him, now we get 4 viewers into the stream.
4 viewers, damn, that's decent.
So, you of course did your predictions in the podcast. If you haven't watched it, to watch it after the race. Don't watch it now.
Yes.
But my predictions are Super Guy first.
Okay, Spyro's not, stuff. I'm a D, sorry, has, is trying to help Tim out, so hopefully he can set it out. I think he actually has. Yeah, he has. Tim's actually sorted it out, because he's now in an out lap. This is going to be interesting to see how Tim does.
I wonder how he will do.
Who's on the flying lap right now? Pizza Parker, I think, is.
Spyro's Viruses, I think.
Is he? Alright, let's check Spyro's, because he's on the softs.
He's on the mediums.
Is he? Oh, is he?
Yeah, because
he's on the mediums.
as he goes a bit wide.
Wide, is that validated or not? We'll find out hopefully.
And that's 1 minute 33.2. Fastest man on the mediums.
That's a decent lap for the mediums, that is. 8 tenths off our leader so far, Super Guy. That's a lie. Apologies. 1.8 tenths, sorry.
Now Plex is going out on the no, he's in the pits, but he's gonna be going out on the mediums as there's yellow flags in sector 2.
Pizza Parker's 1.1 second slower, and then he's in his lap. He's on a flying lap. Oh, he's 2 seconds off sector 2. Perhaps his hards aren't tires, are they?
I wonder will Dylan. Oh, and that is a big crash from Dylan. 1 minute 33.8, but as
he's lost his front wing.
Yeah.
Wait,
he hit the wall on the exit. Yes, he did. 1 minute 338. I think that's the fastest man on the hards. Yes.
How's Tim doing then? Because Tim should be on a flying lap. He's going through sector 3 now. It's slow though because he's already hit the 1 minute 32 mark.
I wonder will there.
Or he's going to restart this lap now. I'm going to stay on board with Tim right now. Lord, he still hasn't made a lap time. He's now coming out. Surprised to see that they're all on the hards.
Imadi is coming out.
No one's really setting lap times on the softs. Things go very well through this first sector. Keep an eye. 25 seconds from sector 1. Not sure how that compares to others.
Chaparelli P2, as we completely missed that.
As a slight yellow flag in sector 2. Not sure what that was for. We're not expecting rainbows. Oh yeah, it's a Ferrari front row at the moment. This could be interesting.
Quite unrealistic.
Yeah, we've called this the dream team, and also Shagalele. He's actually on the mediums here. That's actually very interesting. He had the mediums fitted, so hopefully someone can. Spyrus is now coming out on the softs, by the way. Just to, I think Lord is coming back out on the mediums. He's still got 7 minutes left. This shows you what I think. Pizza Parker's setting lap time after lap time after lap time on the hards. He's making a lot of these hards. Perhaps he should probably change over to soft now.
Maybe
it wasn't too bad of a lap. I think Mario probably needs to improve a lot there because it's only a second between them. And only a second between him and Peter Parker, bottom of the list currently.
As I'm going on board of IMD. Not
Tim
not
set
the
a
best lap.
time there. It's validated.
He does improve by
What time is
2 tenths.
How's Bunty doing? Bunty's on sector 1, I'll keep you updated with him. Ooh, he's up. He's up by 2 tenths. ILR Bunty. Just watch out for him. Ooh, he's gone very wide there. Is that validated or... Fire's going slow, it's because he's always out lap.
I wonder will the Renaults and the Ferraris do a slipstream tactic?
Depends where Tim's going to be, because Tim is all the way down and last at the moment. Obviously he has got time, but he's running out. Lordy is coming out with the mediums. It's very ambitious. He's now on a fire lap. I want to see how he does, because he still hasn't set a lap time. Super Guy.
And that is Super Guy NL.
Lap.
Fastest lap.
How's Bunty doing? Oh, Bunty spun!
Oh, Bunty spun.
Dude, he was up on his lap, he spun. Oh. Ahmadi is much slower on this lap, 12 seconds to come up with.
As Plix, I think, is on a flying lap.
Oh, let's set that. Okay, yeah. Plix is on a fire lap, this is going to be interesting. Set to 3, he's looking good. Oh, a little bit.
He's in the Markov curse.
Oh, no, he's going to.
And he goes into the pits.
Parker. Sure. I'm so surprised. Lordy's come out. He's come out on the mediums. There's only 5 minutes to go. This is pretty risky, isn't it?
As Monty retired from the session, I think he did through the menu.
What's happening with this lap?
As I'm following Spyros Virus, who invalidated his lap, he was 4 tenths up.
Oh no. 4 tenths up as well. Is that in sector 1 or sector 2?
Sector 1.
That would have been 4th place. Wario kind of getting a little bit lucky here. 4th place at the moment.
Great job from the Spanish man.
Once again, Lordy is backed out of his lap. He hasn't even gone into the pits as well. This could be a big mistake from Lordy.
Wario is kind of a dark horse this season, don't you think?
We haven't really heard much about him. He was interested in joining. We're not too sure about much of his experience, but right now, second row of the grids is pretty good.
Chapelele 3 tenths up in sector 2 on the softs this time.
Interesting. See how the sector 3 comes out. He had to make up a big margin though if he was past Super Guy. Super Guy is like 8 tenths faster than everyone else at the moment.
Now going into the second last corner. Did he get invalidated? Yes,
Yeah,
I think he did.
He's coming to the pits.
He will have time for one more.
No, still on the mediums. Very interested to
Both
see what Lordy's doing.
Renaults are going out of the pits at the same time.
This is interesting.
Tim on the
Let's see what
softs and Dylan on the mediums.
They have a very good relationship, Dylan and Tim. So it's
I have
going to be
a
interesting
feeling.
to see what happens.
I have a feeling
Obviously,
Dylan will give slipstream to Tim because Tim has soft tires and those will wear out quicker.
let's keep an eye on that strategy. Lordy has set a lap time.
As Willow Billy joins, he is in the Alfa Romeo, I think.
Willow Billy is a little bit late though, which is really annoying. He might be able to get into the session, but whether he'll be able to set a lap time...
No, he's spectating right now as Lordy retires from the session.
Lordy's going from the session. He knows he hasn't got time, and he's kind of screwed himself over a little bit. Like,
as Chapelele and Super Guy NL are leaving it late.
is Lordy trying to do a different strategy here? Is he trying to do a one-stop? Like we said that it's almost impossible. Is he trying to do that? This
Now
could be interesting.
Warren is behind Tim right now.
Tim,
What will happen here? Because they're very close to each other.
Tim hasn't set a lap time yet.
Warren is getting closer to him. Wonder what will
Surprised
happen
about
there.
Warren. A lot of us were expecting, me and Cam, we were expecting Warren to be like on the podium positions, fighting for podiums.
Then
At the
again,
moment,
it's only qualifying. It's the race pace that matters. As he's 3/10 up.
it's interesting to see the best lap times here. Dylan's is actually on the hard, so
Oh, yellow
perhaps
flags
he's
as that was Pyrus Virus on his outlap.
I see what they're doing now because Dylan's best lap is actually on the hard tyre, so he's actually gone on the mediums, probably like tactics.
Pizza
Up, and Tim's gone on the soft. Pizza Parker, where's he gone?
P8 on the softs.
That's decent. Can Dylan catch up? He's 2 tenths up on going into sector 2. Keep an eye. Tim, we don't know what he's
Dylan
up,
5/10 up.
5 tenths. This is looking good lap for Dylan.
But Imedy will be the first one to cross the line. Of course, qualifying is still not completed.
Depends how this third sector goes. This third sector
He locks up
benefits
his left tyre, and he doesn't improve.
no.
I think he will go on a
Warren's
second
gone
lap.
out. Warren must have
As
invalidated.
Tim goes P4 and Warren
Warren could
retires,
not-
I think he did the same mistake as last time.
Warren could have actually probably just gone out again. He could have gone and saved like some fuel and gone out for another lap.
And Plix, what will he do?
Oh,
He goes
jeez.
P7.
Warren's being. Warren could be
D
at the
is
back of the
up on
grid
his
here.
lap time.
Warren could be at the back of the grid. How's Gavin doing? He's on medium, so he's on a faster tyre.
Spyrus is on a flying lap still.
He's not gonna make it. Gavin will start bottom. He's screwed up on the final corner.
Both Ferraris are out on a
Both
flying lap.
Ferraris?
They made it.
Is Imedy on the flying lap? Yes, he is.
Yes, he
He's
is.
actually up. He's only up.
Oh,
Only
he
little bit,
locks up
right.
his tyres so much as Wario improves by 4
Warrior's
tenths,
completed. Well
but
done
he
to
doesn't
Wario.
moves up.
Done very well here. How's Plix doing? Plix is not gonna do it. Spyrus is on the flying lap, I believe. He's on
He is.
softs right now, so this could be interesting.
As now
Let's check his
Imedy
sectors.
is finishing his lap. The last 2 corners, he doesn't want to get invalidated. Will he lock up again? He doesn't. Oh, he loses the
What will
back
Spyrus
end,
do?
and I think he loses fuel there.
Oh, watch for Spyrus. He's 9 tenths. He's 9 tenths up. He's almost a second up. Watch out for Spyrus. He could be a second up here.
But Super Guy and
Oh, it's
will
that time.
finish first.
They
Then will
finish
be
first,
VRT
Ferrari.
Chapelele, and then Spyrus Virus.
Maybe Chapelele might be beating here. We don't know.
Spyrus Virus is next after Super Guy. Will Super Guy improve? Yes, he does by 3 tenths. Spyrus Virus. He goes
Spyrus
P2,
Virus.
and will
Wow.
Chapelele get Ferrari 1-2?
He made up. He made up.
He
almost
gets
an
on
entire
pole.
second.
Chapelele goes on pole.
Wow!
Great job
Great
from
for the
him.
Ferraris. Ferrari 1-2. What a
As Gavin
finish to
actually made it,
qualifying.
he's in P7.
He made it. Oh, he's finished his lap time. That means Warren is going to be starting at the back. I think Billy will be starting 13th though, because that is interesting qualifying. So remember that pole position point. Chapelele actually goes top of the World Championship right now. Of course, we have a pole position point, and he's the only guy to get the point. So congratulations to him. Super Guy and L on the front row with him, and Spyrus Virus and I'm a D in the second row.
So as I just realised, it's Italian top 3. Well, manufacturer wise.
Yeah, this looks like it could be a crazy race. I'm a D, 1.2 seconds off. It's not been the greatest of performances from him, and especially Warren. He's on the hard side. What's his strategy then?
One stop, I think. It will be very difficult with high tyre wear here, but I saw P7 down to P12, less than a second separating them all.
Remember, we have Warlow Billy here as well. This could be interesting.
As there is clouds in the sky, could they see the possibility of rain?
Could rain. Oh, this
We
could
will
be
have
a big mix-up.
28 laps here, so anything can happen.
I think all the drivers will be looking on their MFDs and will be literally looking for weather report immediately.
They
I
will.
think they will want to know. They would want to know if the clouds are going to clear up or if it's going to just start pouring down with rain.
As
'Cause
Billy
this
got
could be-
put in the Merc,
He got put in the mark. What?
it's
He got put in
randomized.
the Mercedes.
Yeah,
Okay. He will obviously still be in the McLaren. We will obviously let anyone who needs to know that.
as now it's going to be the formation lap. To run you through the grid again, VRT Chapelele starts on pole position, and then Super Guy NL in the second Ferrari. P2 is Spyrus Virus, then P4 is Imad. P5 is Tim in the Renault, not the best performance from his teammate Dylan in P12. EPR Wario at Dark Horse P6. Gavin P7 in the McLaren, then Bunty P8, Plex P9 on the mediums, Lord DMK also on the mediums P10, Pizza Parker on the mediums P11, Warren on the softs. I think this could be a sign of rain coming, because he is on the softs, and Wide Load Billy in P13 also on the softs. Oh, and Wilo Billy spins on the formation lap.
Oh dear.
Not the best thing to come.
Probably just a mix-up with another driver.
So what are your predictions after qualifying?
I think Chapelele will take the win. I think he'll get the triple, you know. He'll get the win, the fastest lap, and the pole position points.
He could.
I think that last lap just showed that he is blistering and he is ready to he's ready to keep himself there. I think who could be the one making the most positions?
In my opinion, Bunty.
Bunty?
He could get up there.
What about Warren?
He could get mixed up with the traffic.
Could do. He hasn't got Tim near him. Like I said, they have a massive
But then Billy could fight him.
This could be very interesting because obviously Billy. What is up with your mic, by the way? Just a question.
With my mic. What
Yeah,
happened?
it keeps going off. Your mic keeps going on and off.
Oh yeah, I'm coughing.
Okay.
So yeah, VRT
I've
Travel
been-
5 lights out, and it's a glitch.
Oh, it's still a glitch again. What on earth is this glitch? It keeps happening.
And away we go. Bad start from
Oh,
EPR Wario
something-
going down to P10. Great start
We're
from
gonna have to look.
Chapelele, Spyrus into P2.
As usual.
Then
Wait,
Super
Spirus
Guy into P2. Oh, as there's a lot of people going wide, Plix going wide in turn 1.
No, Billy's
Now-
still at the back.
Imad and Tim were nearly going side by side. As Plix goes really wide into the S's, and Dylan still last. EPR Wario, his AI is turned on.
Oh, there's a little bit of contact between Wario. Wario has gone.
Wario
What's
has
happened?
left. I think he has internet issues. But going back to the front, Super Guy NL is really close to VRT Chapelele. Both Ferraris. Will there be team orders here?
Oh, Billy's looking for a move on Pizza Parker at the back. He's looking about coming up the field. And
Oh, as they're going side by side into turn 1.
Well, no, Billy takes the position. Nice move.
Chapelele on the
Yeah.
inside. Will he get the move done?
Look at the Ferraris. Watch the Ferraris. Chapelele and Super Guy. Oh my God. Jesus.
This is really close.
Super Guy's still behind. Oh, he's gone on the inside. Chapelele looking to get the switchback. He's gonna get it.
Wario has joined
This
back.
looks amazing. He's had
As they're
internet
still
issues.
going side by side.
Oh, this looks amazing. Oh, look at this right into this turn. Oh.
Oh, they're still
so
going side by
close.
side. Super Guy NL
Oh,
on
I
the
think they
outside,
touched
not
a
the
little
best.
bit, maybe. Perhaps. we said about this, are they going to play a team game or
And
are they
that
going
is
to battle?
Chapalele.
Shapalele gets
Oh,
the
and
lead
Spyro's
back.
virus.
Look at Spyrus! Watch Spyrus! Oh my word!
Spyro's going down the
Spyrus
inside.
looking on the
Oh,
inside.
it's 3 wide into turn
Oh,
1.
it's 3 wide, no.
He backs out.
Oh, that was
Imedy
so
ready to
close.
pounce behind.
Oh, what a start to the race there at the front.
As now Super Guy NL catching off of Chapalele.
Oh, ooh, Chapalele goes a little wide. Just watching for Spyrus' POV right now. It's a very interesting battle in front of him. I think he's just waiting for something that looks almost obvious to happen.
Oh, will he go for a dive bomb? Ooh, it's really close.
A bit far for a dive bomb. He has caught
Now
up here.
Chapalele gets better traction.
He will do slipstream. Imedy is far off at the moment. Tim is far off.
Spyro's virus really close.
Can't be too risky at this point. Oh, only 2 laps in, 26 more to go. The question is, will we see rain? We don't know. The drivers don't know, obviously, unless engineers have told them. But
Then again, the engineers can be wrong sometimes.
they can be wrong, but who knows? Chapalele still leading this race. Followed by Superguy, followed by Spyrus. It's very close at the front here.
Chapalele gets the fastest lap. Oh, will Spyro's go for the move? No, he backs out.
Oh, he's backing out.
Smart plays.
Intelligent from the young Greek driver. Very intelligent. Tyres right now. Who's on what tyres? There's some drivers on the mediums.
Gavin, Plix, Lordy and Pizza Parker all on the mediums. The rest of the grid is on the softs. As far as Varys is coming very close.
Warren goes a little bit wide.
As they will have DRS this lap.
It'll be interesting to see where Spyrus comes, because Spyrus is right on Superguy. Watch this. Warriors left the session again. He probably won't be able to.
And it is an easy move for P2.
Spyrus retake. Oh, not retakes. Oh,
Ew.
a little bit of a lock up. Superguy's gonna get him on the outside there. Brilliantly.
He gets the switchback done. Or does he?
Oh,
They're still going side by side.
Close. It's close. And Superguy is gonna get it correct.
Spyrus gets the switchback.
This is
Now they're
great for
going side by
Chapalele.
side.
Superguy's got him. Wait, switch back again. No. Oh, this is great for Imedy, and this is also great for Chapalele, because Imedy gets to catch up, Chapalele gets away.
Now Imedy will have DRS.
This is going to be interesting. Tim might have DRS.
Super Guy NL covers the inside, and
Watch
easy
Gavin, watch
move.
Gavin,
Will he
watch
go
Gavin.
for a switchback?
Oh, Gavin on the outside there. Oh, he's going to be a little wide. Tim takes position.
Now P2's Pyrus 2 seconds to VRT Chapalele.
Chapalele has got well away from everyone. This is going to be a catch-up game. I said Chapalele will take the triple right now. He's going to get the triple. He's going to get the entire 17 points.
Of course, we have a different point system as Wilo Billy retires from the session. I'll go on board with Wario.
I'm not sure what happened there. Was that something with Pizza Parker perhaps? Most likely not. He's 5 seconds off Bunty. He's completely off in the distance.
I'm not sure what that was, but going back to the fight, Super Guy NL goes around the outside of Spyro's virus.
This is a very interesting battle here. There's it.
Oh, he outbreaks him. Very good driving for Super Guy NL.
Watch out. Oh, D's getting closer and closer as well. Watch out for the battle behind as well for 5th, 6th and potentially 7th.
And 9th, 10th
Lawrence
is also...
I wonder when the first stop's
as Lordy and Bunty fighting very hard. Plakes with a 3-second time penalty.
Oh. First time penalty as well.
Now checking, that would put him he would stay in the same position, but Spire's Virus is going around the outside as we get a lovely shot of the nose. He backs out though.
Well, the Billy must be frustrated with himself. He's out of this race. I'm not sure why he's out of this race.
Right now, Chapelele has
Tim's got a
fastest lap by 8 cents.
3 seconds between Superguy and Chapelele. Chapelele is holding his ground massively there. All on his own, in the lead.
Oh, and that is Plix and Tim fighting hard for P7. Plix will have DRS and Slipstream.
Let's not write Dylan, Gavin, or Tim off, or Plix. Well, actually, Plix.
And Spyrus back into P2.
Well done, Spyrus. It's done very well.
But will Superguy get his switch back? He got better traction.
But with this, look at Imad. Watch out for Imad. Like, I'm just wondering when the drivers will make their first stop. First stop could be crucial for all these 3 drivers, including Gavin as well, maybe. He's kind of backed off a little bit.
As now it's 4 seconds to Chapelele.
Chapelele he's got this one in the bag at the moment.
Oh, and that's Imad into the pits.
Oh, Imad's going for the undercut. Oh, this is going to be well interesting. Now,
and Tim is also into the pits.
Strategies.
Now what tire is he going on to? The mediums. That will not last the whole race. So could that be rain or...
Could mean rain.
As I think I saw a droplet on the onboard camera, but I'm not sure. Could be just a glitch. I mean, to get a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, how has he got that straight out of pits? That's probably not what he wanted. He was actually in this fight for second.
As now the gaps are forming.
Starting to finally develop.
Pizza Parker 3-second time penalty.
Still in points contention here.
And Dylan is into P4. What a race he has.
He's actually catching up with Superguy and Spyros, I believe. He's within a second as well, so Gavin's backed off a little bit, but he's still up with a chance. Blake's just behind him.
Then the Renault team principal must be ecstatic right now. But will the undercut work with Tim?
What about the Ferrari one though? Still could be a 1-2 here. Anyone coming into the pits? No one's reacted to Imad. No one's reacted to him.
As they're both... Oh, and that's Tim! He has spun.
That's Tim. Oh! Imad's now on his own. A little bit of a disappointing
As
race.
Dylan is getting close to Superguy NL, and that is Pizza Parker in the wall. Lovely helicopter shot.
Gavin's got a 3-second time penalty as well. So has Lordy. Really just a battle between these top 4 at the moment.
Could Dylan potentially still get a podium here?
Be interesting. Watch out for this corner here.
His race pace.
Is he gonna get DRS Super? Because is that like just outside the second?
He is.
Got away well.
He is.
He has. Yes, this is gonna be interesting though because Warren's got much closer margin.
Oh, and that is Dylan.
Oh, he's going for
down the inside. Oh, there's contact.
Contact. Oh my word, that was close.
The skies are clearing up here in Austin, so I don't think there's going to be rain.
Spyros is getting away.
As Plix is getting closer to Gavin.
Nicely. This is going to be interesting because these two both have penalties, so it's going to be a fight for 5th at the moment.
For 6th, I think. No, because Plix also has penalties. Pizza Parker is in the pits.
That's obviously because of what happened. No one's actually been able to like do anything about Chapelele's lap. His lap was a 1 minute.
Oh, and that's another 3-second time penalty for Dylan for calling turn
huge
1.
for Dylan. That's huge for Dylan. That could be his podium gone.
I see we're getting now struggling on his tires. Chapelli being very consistent.
How far is Imadi right now? He's only 22 seconds off the leader. That stop has probably benefited him more than anyone else. I don't know how long a pit lane. I don't know how long the pits are here in Austin. How long they usually take. But right now,
Dylan going side by side. And Gavin going side by side with Plix. Now Zurgainel tries to push him out wide, leaving him no room. He'll try to get the switch back, but Dylan just gets the better traction and he's into P3.
7 seconds between them and the
now
Chapelli.
Plix has caught up to Super Guyanel.
Plix is just come out of nowhere actually. Gavin as well. They're still in with a chance of a podium these two. Obviously you've got to take out the fact that some of these races they still have penalties. Very controversial.
As now Dylan is pulling away from Super Guyanel. Not the best race pace from Super Guy. As now Plix will...
Chapelele's in the pits. Watch this, because Imadi's now coming around the final corner. Chapelele...
Plix goes around the outside, and he doesn't make the move stick.
I'm just wondering... Right, Chapelele is out now.
I think he gained. Did he? I think he did.
Yeah.
He gained 7 tenths.
He's in with 4 seconds. We've got to think he's supposed to be
as Gavin and Plix are going side by side, and Tim gets the fastest lap. As I think that is the fastest. That is, we have beat Hamilton in 2018.
We have smashed Hamilton.
Look at the fight for P3. Plix, Gavin and Super Guyanel.
Yeah, I'm now watching it.
As it's Gavin down there, around the outside, and Tim down the inside. He pulls out, but Gavin is still trying to hang on. Great racing from these three. Plix goes around the outside, now the inside for the next corner. And he will dive on Super Guy. He goes a bit wide. And now Gavin.
Maybe these guys should have gone in before Chapelele did. Look how much
now Spyrus is coming into the pits. Dylan is keeping out. Plix is staying out. Super Guy NL is in. Gavin is still out. Now let's see where Imadi. I think Imadi is the real winner, but he will have worn tires.
Oh. Yeah, Chapelele goes way past. They completely missed out there. In fact, Imadi has gone way past Spyrus and
I think that is a great strategy call.
Wow, Imadi, like honestly, look at that. 4 seconds faster. And it was like, I don't know, there was like oh Lord, he's got another 3 seconds. There was less than a second between them.
Tim is
Spyrus and leading them, so Imadi, take your hats off, honestly.
Tim is in the pits for the hards.
Now, it's the second stop. He's going to try something a bit different.
Now Gavin trying to get close to Plix.
Dylan has lost out the most here. As I believe it's like 20 seconds between the lap time, I'm guessing, because Imadi was 22 seconds behind Chapelele. He's only like
you could check the race director.
I think Dylan might actually come around Super Guy. He pits now.
As Plix and Gavin are still staying out, but of course they're on the medium tires.
Interesting strategy they've got. Since Chapelele, etc. might have to say.
Lord DMK is also in the pits. Chapelele fastest lap.
Chapelle's back into the contention of all three then.
And Armady is in front of everybody.
That is amazing from Armady.
I think he will get into P2 easily.
Can he keep that advantage? Because remember, he has got like a 3-second time penalty. I don't think Spyrus Virus has, so that's going to be very interesting to see.
As now checking the pit stops, around it's 25 seconds. No, not 25, 23 seconds, the average pit lane.
Wow, be interesting then.
So now Gavin trying to look down the inside of Plix. Easy move. Easy.
Still fighting out front. They're fighting for the provisional lead. How long they'll keep this lead, we don't know.
As now Plix backs out. Super Guy and Nell gets in front of Dylan.
3 seconds, Chapelele. 3 seconds.
As will they go into the pits now?
Hopefully they should do, one of them should do. Gavin stays up. No,
as I forgot, they're both in the medium. They're both on the mediums.
Both on the mediums, but still.
But then again, Imedy is on the mediums, 5 laps, but most of the grid are on the hards.
Chapelele's on the mediums. This is going to be very interesting. But surely we can't see him on stop here, can we? Unless you're on the mediums.
I think mediums to hards, Gavin and Plix will gain the most. As we're not going for the dive bomb, too far away. Oh, he loses it.
Wait, who's lost it?
Dylan Boy's back on, but he lost around a second there.
Oh, still a super guy though.
Chapelele has caught up to Plix and Gavin.
That's amazing. That is amazing pace.
And he has
5.5 seconds ahead of D.
1.5.
Virus as well. He's only 2 seconds from D now. There's 4 seconds between the two. Virus, like lightning at the moment.
And we will be going on to lap 13. I wonder will anybody pit in. Chapelele getting some traffic. He has around 3 lap old tyres, while the others have 11. Chapelele gets a 3-second time penalty, and they both stay out.
Let's look at Super Guy. He hasn't got a penalty yet. I don't know about Spyrus. I'll just check now. I don't think Spyrus has got a penalty.
Oh, big dive bomb. Oh, and that's VRD Chapelele. Gonna have spin. Oh, and he.
Oh my word.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's gonna help.
He has lost some front wing. He needs to pit in for another pit stop, and Plix and Gavin are back.
Chapelele's win at the moment.
As Dylan is into the pits, he will come out in P9, I think.
I wonder why Dylan's gone into the pits. Still. That has not helped Chapelele out at all. I'm a D. He could end up winning this race. Him or Spyrus could end up winning the race. Even Super Guy. Super Guy is on for it as well.
And that is Plix down the inside for provisional P1.
Spyrus is on his last warning, so Spyrus has to be careful. If he can, not nerves, but if he can keep the car on the track for the rest of the race, he could be our race winner, which is history making.
As now coming up to the Ghost car of EPR Wario, we still only have around 2 DNFs.
We have one, and then one got disconnected. Right,
and that's Pizza Parker 3-second time penalty. And Chapelele stays out.
He wants to show that he's got enough.
But he has around.
That he can stay out. Although there's only 1 second ahead between him and Armady. And again, what could he do? If he goes into
As
the
you can
pits, he
see,
could potentially lose 20 seconds or something, couldn't he?
yeah, the left end plate is off.
It is off, but how much is D closing? He's got away from D a little bit.
If I would
Then
check
Spirus.
quickly, Chapelele's last lap, 1 minute 42. He was 4 seconds faster on the last lap, I'm a D.
The only ones that do not have penalties right now, I believe, in terms of who could be fighting for the win, I think is only Spirus and Super Guy. So, could it be these two? Super Guy is 6 seconds off Spirus, so Spirus could have this in the bag. If he could just keep where he's at right now and keep calm, he might have this one in the bag.
As Plix and Kevin's still fighting. After 14 laps, they've been fighting the whole Grand Prix.
And they're
From
still not
fighting
coming to the pits.
for around P7 to fighting for P2. And the
Sector
yellow flags
one.
in Sector 1. Pizza
Oh, Pizza
Parker,
Parker's the
again. Not the best race for him. Of course, he's new to
he's
league
started
racing.
well. He probably is feeling the pressure a lot right now.
As I think he will get lapped soon. Imedy with
Imedy
another
is-
3-second time penalty.
That benefits Spirus and Super Guy. I think Imedy has kind of
Spirus
screwed
would
his
get in
chances
front
of
right
winning
now
there.
if this is what it's finished like.
He screwed his chances of winning there. He is only... Sorry, no, I'm wrong there actually. Chapelele is actually going fine at the moment. Spirus probably still needs to just keep calm and just make a little bit more ground.
As Dylan with the
Lawrence's
fastest lap. 1:35.2.
That's going to be interesting, isn't it, to see Dylan. He might not even get a single point in this race. Just remember, there's only 8 drivers who get points in this race.
Exactly, I completely forgot about that.
Bunty gets a 3-second time penalty.
As now
He's
Gavin
catching up to Bunty.
going into the slipstream of Plix. He's going 326.
These two still battling it out side by side. As if you hear, if you
It's
can hear the
amazing.
crowd, amazing. Chapelele might be in this as well though. Look at him, just behind them.
As Gavin goes down the inside, Plix goes for a switchback. Chapelele ready to
Imedy-
pounce.
Imedy is still 1 second off. Spirus is now within a second of Imedy, so he's now in DRS range.
As Chapelele goes into the pits. Oh!
Oh,
He smashes into the wall.
Oh no, he hasn't. Oh.
He'll lose
could be
even
very
more time
interesting.
changing his front wing now. Both of his end plates are off.
He's putting on another set of mediums. I
Now,
don't know if we'll
Lordy
have
will
to
go in front
to-
of him, but will Bunty?
Well done to Plix and Gavin at the moment. These two are still going on. 16 laps into the race, they've surpassed midway through the race, so...
And
they'll
that is
kind of roll with
Bunty
the tides.
ahead of Chapelele. And now
It is
Dylan
as well for a track position,
and
isn't it?
Chapelele will be fighting for the last point position.
What a disappointing race for Chapelele.
As now
yes.
Imedy is closed up to less than a second.
Warren, another 3-second penalty. He's kind of screwed his race up enough at the moment. He will be
As
still
that is
getting
Plix
up
around the outside. Oh, and Spirus has called massively to Imedy.
That's massive for Spirus Virus. He is now, in my opinion, he is our favourite now. He's 8 seconds clear of Super Guy. I don't know where it's gone wrong for Super Guy. It's perhaps because he's put the hard on except for the medium. He's kind of mistaken the strategy a little bit. He's gone a bit too hard, I guess.
Got the Alfa
Spir-
Romeo of
When are these two
number.
gonna
Oh,
come
he
to
gets
the
a 3 second
pits?
time penalty.
Oh!
And that is
This
Plix into
gonna
the
be a
pits
fight
and
between
Gavin
these
into
two
the pits,
then.
but Plix got wing damage on the entry.
This is a fight. Yeah, this is a fight between Imedy and Spirus now. Then, if Spirus has got a 3-second time penalty, this is a very interesting battle between these two, the two UPL guys.
Now Zero Guy into P3. And Plix goes
Oh.
ahead of Gavin.
Where did it all go wrong for
Bunty goes in
Chapelele?
front of
Oh,
Chapelele.
oh, there is into the wall. Chapelele's out.
Oh, and that's
Oh dear.
Where was that?
Oh. That was like him and Bunty. Massive, massive moment.
I'm going on board with Tim to see. Oh, I see that.
I think Bunty just couldn't get the traction off and accidentally went into Chapelele. I can tell you now, he is not a happy man.
As Bunty has retired.
I think Bunty must have done damage as well. Huge crash. It's not been.
I'm going
Chapelele's
on
racing
board
again.
with Tim again. I think he retired
He will receive
manually.
his point though. Chapelele will receive a point though because he did get that pole position, so he doesn't get out of this race empty-handed.
As right now, Dylan with 3 points.
Just watch this battle at the front here. Spirus so close.
Plix, Lordy and Gavin really close, fighting for P5.
Is this provisional for Lordy? Not provisional. Is this actually permanent for Lordy?
For permanent, yes. I'm not sure about the penalties.
I think I've seen him get like 2 penalties also. Interesting.
Oh, easy move. Lordy doesn't have any DRS, so... Oh, he will try go down the inside. Massive lunge. He goes wide. And that's Gavin and Plix into P4 and P5 respectively. And will he go? He doesn't. I think there's a little rivalry starting up between Plix and Gavin. They've been fighting all race long.
Yeah, watch Spires. He's got DRS on Amity. Watch this.
Lordy gets a 3-second time penalty.
He's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Spires takes
It's
the
a
lead.
direct.
Is he gonna keep it? He's kept it.
Oh, Amity going around the outside. Will he get the switch back? No, he doesn't. But of course he will have
Well done, Spires.
DRS for the next straight.
Will he take this? Who will take the 15 points then?
As a lovely camera angle, Amity goes a bit wide into the last 2 corners. And he is too far away from Spirus, I think.
No, he's got DRS, I believe. So should do. But it's too far to.
I think he can catch up in the S's and try for the back straight.
Plix. I just want to mention Plix and Gavin. They're both.
And
on
Gavin has a
softs here.
Gavin
Gavin's at
1
the
minute
fastest lap
34.
I've just forgot about this. Of course, the fastest lap, they get a point as well. So, oh, what happened there?
They're both out.
What happened to Lordy there?
Oh.
He just smashed into him.
We will have stewards. We will have.
We will have to seriously talk with Lordy there, because what happened there?
And Plix, we had no idea what happened there.
Completely took Plix out.
But now Amity is too far away from Spire's virus. So I think this could be done and dusted for the next 9 laps. But who knows? Will Wario get his points for being an AI car? I'm not sure about that. Because they will of course go into P7 and P8. So will Wario get the points? As Amity into the pits. Amity gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting the pit lane entry. Does he have to go for a... He goes onto the soft, so he will try to attempt the fastest lap. Now Gavin will get in front, P4. Dylan goes into the pits also. So Amity will be in P4. He could catch up to Gavin and that will be him on the podium position. But right now, after 20 laps, Spires versus P1, P2 Super Guy NL, P3 Gavin, P4 Imadi, P5 Dylan, P6 Tim, who also goes into the pits and he nearly loses it. P7 Pizza Parker and P10 Wario, he will get elevated to P8. And the retirements are Lord DMK Plix, Ilar Bunty, VRT Chaplady and Wild Billy. As Pizza Parker lets Spires Virus through.
Plix is not a happy driver at all.
Are you checking up on the...
I saw it, that was absurd.
Do you see it?
I'll have to ask. Yeah, I'll have to ask Lordy what was going on. I'll ask him and see when he replies. If he doesn't reply, then further consequences will be obviously done, but we do apologise to Plix for that incident.
As right now,
we'll do everything we can to make sure that doesn't happen again.
the intervals are really big now.
Ridiculous.
The smallest one is 4 seconds, but Spires Virus gained 2 positions this whole Grand Prix. Gavin gained 4, Dylan gained 7. He could be on for driver of the day. And who would be your driver of the day? Right
Probably
now,
have to say Spirus. Either Spirus or Dylan. Thing is with Dylan, he's still only made to 5th, and he has been picking up loads of penalties. Super Guy, yeah, he's 2nd and he hasn't got any penalties, but it's just the fact that he hasn't been able to capitalise on what he could have potentially had. But I think Spirus, in my opinion, he has got to be driver today, because he set out to win this race by an absolute massive margin at this point. Because I'm sorry, but I cannot see either or Gavin catching up now, even if they are on the soft tyres.
as both Renaults have 3 stops, so busy for the pit crew today. But right now, Spyrus, Gavin, Super Guy NL, and Pizza Parker, surprisingly, are keeping the 1 stop working. Gavin still with the fastest lap of the race, only man to go into the 1:34s. IMD 1:34.1. What a lap from him. Could we potentially see them going into the 1:33s? That would be mad.
That was already set up 1:34, I think. I'm just trying to look out. But Armady's taking the lap then.
And Dylan 1:33.9. What a lap from him. Of course, more grip as the session goes on, and IMD now only 2 seconds behind Gavin. He's catching up at a rate of knots. As Tim 1:33.8. Now I'm indeed 1.5 seconds behind Gavin.
Right now, I have to say to Lordy, it's potentially, it'll have to be either a race ban or it will have to be completely out of the league, because it was ridiculous and it has affected
I'm
Plix's
not
chances
sure
in
what
this race.
happened, but
Basically,
we will
Plix was going into
continue.
the first corner, and basically I just went on board with him, and out of nowhere, Lordy just smashed into him full speed. So apologies to Plix. We'll hopefully get some help from Lordy. Hopefully he can come up with a good explanation, but
Like Hulkenberg did in
he
Monza.
will for guaranteed he will get some sort of discipline. Hopefully, and we will see if we can talk to him.
So going back to the race, I'm a D 1.2 seconds, 9 tenths. You will not get the DRS, but you will get the slipstream for sure. "23 laps in, and there's still a fight for the podium position." As my voice is going after only 50% race.
You all will at the moment. We've got Coles skipped that season again.
Yeah. As I'm a D closing up to Gavin. And there's Pizza Parker ahead, so will Gavin get DRS from Pizza Parker? No, he doesn't, but I'm a D with slipstream and DRS. His car is not the best. Oh, he goes for a dive bomb. But Gavin
Gavin's
gets
got
the
it back.
switchback. Daniel Ricciardo would not be proud of that. Now only 4 laps left in the Grand Prix.
Armidy's got the quicker tyres. His ones are much more. And Pizza Parker has to be given the blue light again. He's had a pretty disappointing race, as we said.
Well, at least he'll be keeping points. 2, I think that is.
Yeah, we will be receiving points. So will Wario.
And will Wario get, because he ghosted?
He did ghost, and he hasn't really participated for the entire race because he disconnected. So
We will talk about it later.
we'll have to have a think about that.
So Gavin, 5 tenths behind Diamond.
Right now, I think
Now, as I was watching through the Grand Prix, Imedy doesn't have the best car on the straight. He lacks there, but he gains a lot in Sector 1. Imedy gets another 3-second time penalty. I wonder how that will shake up the end result. Now both Pyrus and Super Guy are both on 15 lap old tyres, but Super Guy now is on the hards. Well, on the in-game it shows mediums, but on the display it shows hards. So I'm not really sure about that. As Dylan again in the pits.
Oh, Jesus.
How much will that be? 4 stops. In non-changeable conditions.
Yeah, Lordy just came out of nowhere. He just came out of nowhere and smashed into place. Just absolutely.
Now,
It was obviously deliberate. If you were to look at the footage that Plix has got of it, basically Lordy just was. He was only like halfway down the straight and he just came in full pelt. So we'll have to discuss what happens to him later. Anyway.
Now Gavin 1.5 seconds behind Imedy, and Tim is only 5 seconds behind Dylan. So the team principal of Renault, Cyril Abitul, I think that's how to pronounce it, will be tearing his hairs off, the ones that he has left, because he's nearly completely bald.
Let's actually have a look here.
So
Just having a
in
look.
the normal, in every other category, Spurs Virus would be getting 25 points. But here we decided to make the margin smaller, so he will only get 15 points. Super Guy now will get 12.
Unless Spirus
Imedy
obviously steals
10.
out.
Gavin will get 8. Then 6 for Tim. Warren goes into the pits again. The Renault
I think
pit
he's just
crew.
trying to set the fastest lap. Has he already got the fastest lap, or?
The Renault pit
No, he
crew
has
really
the fastest lap.
busy.
It is between the two Renaults, and I believe Warren will be finishing 6th. Either way. If you look who's got the fastest lap though, Tim has got the fastest lap, so he'll be picking up that extra point.
If nothing changes.
Obviously. Spirus at the moment, he is still leading this race very comfortably.
But
17 laps on their mediums. I think Super Guy screwed up a lot by putting on the hards, as the mediums have been proven to sustain for 17 laps.
now the gap's beginning to form with 2 laps remaining. There's nothing much to talk about.
No, not anymore. The gaps have kind of ruined the race a little bit more, and obviously what happened to Plix, Bunty, Chapelini, all of them. We're still not sure what happened to Wide Load Billy. Just kind of just DNF'd under the radar. As for Wario, we will debate whether he will get a point or not, since he didn't technically race this race, and it would be kind of unfair if he did receive a point for pretty much doing nothing. Like, that's not to be ruled well. But in the race, he hasn't been able to do much.
Who would be your driver of the day right now?
It'll have to be Spirus. I think Spirus is... He's been that driver who's been under the radar all week. He's been talked about by some people, but not enough. And as he goes on to the final lap right now, I feel that he kind of surprised us a little bit, because he was on the second row, and a lot of people, when they looked at the start of this race, they thought Chapelele was going to win, but obviously after some incident that didn't happen. I think Gavin's just received a 3-second time penalty. Super Guy, he kind of screwed up by going on the hards. Perhaps maybe it was not the best idea to go on hards. Imedy, it's done well, but we can't actually confirm he's got that podium yet, because I'm not sure about penalties wise. Gavin's just received one. I'm sure he should be fine. But still, at the moment, Spirus, unless obviously some miraculous thing happens and he decides to spin out, he is your race winner today.
Number 92. 18 lap old mediums. If he doesn't mess up now, he will be the first ever winner of EPR. The young Greek, will he?
Come around the final corner.
And it's the first ever EPR winner. Now going into P2, Super Guyanel. He did mess up. P3 will be Imedy or Gavin. As Dylan gets a 3-second time penalty, but Imedy keeps P3 by barely 0.049 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
Very close. I saw Gavin lost a back end, so I think if he didn't do that, he would have got the podium position. Now next to finish is Tim. Then will be Darren, and Pizza Parker has finished, so we're only waiting for the 2 Renaults. As now going round the 2 last corners.
Ryan's not happy with that race in the end.
Unlucky for him, he started second, so he didn't lose or gain any positions. But that is Tim in P5. And then Dylan losing errors at the last lap. Will he get the fastest lap? I think he's trying to attempt that. P6. And I don't think that was the fastest lap. But that was the first ever EPR race. I think it was an absolute banger. Especially the first couple laps. But
I think
it died
off a little
down.
bit towards,
Yeah.
Towards the end, obviously some unfortunate incidents.
But that is the Alfa Romeo driver, Spyros Virus, P1.
Romeo.
We see Alfa Romeo back on the top step after 50 years.
It's amazing
I think
to see, isn't it?
it's amazing. And then Red Bull P3 and Ferrari P2. Great job from the Italian teams here. And the finishers look like this. Spyros P1, Superguy NL P2, P3 Imedy, P4 Gavin, P5 Tim, P6 Dylan, P7 Pizza Parker, and P8 EPR Wario. Then Lord MK, this was his home Grand Prix maybe. I didn't even notice that. P9, then P10 Plix, P11 Bunty, P12 Chapelele, and P13 Wilo Billy. I was Katney Minty, and alongside me was Sam. And see you next week in Austria, I think it is. Bye.
Yes, it is. Austria.